Ladies and gentlemen, a very warm welcome to Balla Bolta Hai. Friends, today we will talk about one of the most celebrated rivalries of world cricket, the Ashes series. The first Ashes series was played way back in 1882, even before Sir Donald Bradman was born. There has been a lot of history, tradition which evolves around an Ashes series. Of late, there has been a lot of apprehension regarding the relevance of Test match cricket, especially in this T20 era where T20s are being played globally. Personally, I am a big fan of Test match cricket because Test cricket is all about grit, resilience, respecting the opposition when needed, and most importantly, it gives you a second chance. A second chance to come back, which no other format gives you. And a good, hard-fought Ashes series can be a perfect advertisement for Test match cricket. Without any doubt, Australia start as the overwhelming favourites for this Ashes series. They have got a very proud record on their home soil. The last time when England came to Australia, they were whitewashed 5-0. Who can forget the bowling spells of Mitchell Johnson? He simply tormented the English batsmen with sheer pace and bounce and was ably supported by Ryan Harris. Even this time around, Australia has got a very strong bowling attack. They have got Mitchell Starc, the left armour, Josh Hazlewood, and they have got Patrick Cummins. Mitchell Starc, he can replicate the same role which Mitchell Johnson did. He has already taken wickets in this Sheffield Shield season. He has taken 2 hat-tricks in one game and has already sent alarming bells in the English camp. The very good thing about this Australian bowling attack is all 3 fast bowlers are different from each other. As I earlier said, Mitchell Starc, who is left armour. Then you have got Josh Hazlewood, who is similar to Glenn McGrath, hits the deck hard. And you have got Patrick Cummins, who bowls at 140-145 km per hour and likes to bang in the ball short. You've got spin-off Nathan Lyon, who probably will be playing the holding role and will be complementing the quick bowlers. Let's talk about the pocket-sized dynamo. I mean David Warner. It's always fun to watch Warner bat. He likes to bat on Australian pitches when the ball comes onto the bat easily. And it's also good to see him on the field, always energetic, always in the eyes of the opposition and does not mind to have a word or two with the opposition player. The Australian middle order looks very strong. At number 3 they have Usman Khawaja. At number 4 I think the world's best batsman currently, Steven Smith, who is also the captain. And at number 5 Peter Handscomb, who has had a very good start to his cricketing career. I like to see just one change in the batting order. I think Smith should move up at number 3 and Khawaja at 4. Because if Khawaja bats at number 3, then your all top 3 are left-handers, which is Renshaw, Warner and Khawaja. So it's always good to split between the right-handers and the left-handers. There has been a lot of debate that who should bat at number 6 for Australia and who will keep the wickets. I think Maxwell will bat at number 6 simply because when last time Australia played a test match, he was batting at 6 and he has also scored some runs in domestic cricket. Playing Maxwell, it's a big gamble, but it's a gamble worth taking because Maxwell can win you a game on his own. He also gives you an extra bowling option because he bowls some handy off spin. And wicket keeping, I think Peter Neville will definitely get the nod ahead of Matthew Wade because Wade has not scored the runs which he was supposed to do. Talking about England, who will be coming to Australia with the hopes of retaining the Ashes because they won the last Ashes series which was played in England, but England have got plenty of problems to ponder upon. They have got many injury concerns. Moeen Ali is injured, Stephen Finn got injured in the practice game, but the biggest problem of all is the uncertainty regarding the participation of their vice captain Ben Stokes. England will not only miss the all-round abilities of Stokes which he brings to the table, but also his charismatic, aggressive personality which you always need when you tour to Australia. Well, England can look the entire Stokes situation in 2 ways. They can either grimace about the entire situation that they are without their star player, they are going to miss him. On the other hand, they can think positively that it's a chance for another players to stand up and take the responsibility. Joe Root, the England captain, and Alistair Cook have to take the responsibility of England batting on their shoulders. The English batting looks very fragile, it's very inexperienced. They've got new players like Gary Ballance, James Vince, Marcus Stoneman, who have not played in Australian conditions before. The role of Cook becomes very important because he has played in Australia before, has scored runs. This time around, his role will be the same to accumulate the crease and score big runs. Coming to the English bowling, they have got a good new ball bowling attack. They have got James Anderson, who is 35 years young, still very fit, agile and recently joined the 500 wicket club, only the second fast bowler after Glenn McGrath. He will be complemented by Stuart Broad and Chris Vokes. England face a tricky situation that whom they replace Ben Stokes with. whether they play extra batsman or they play extra bowler. I think Chris Wokes is the ideal man to replace Stokes. He can score some useful runs down the order, and as a bowler he can swing the ball, and he has also increased his pace by a yard or two. And in Australian pitches he'll also get some lateral movement. So I think Wokes should replace Stokes. To conclude, I leave you with a couple of very interesting statistics. Since the 2005 iconic Ashes series, total of 7 Ashes series have been played, and only once the visiting team has been able to win, which was England when they managed to beat Australia in 2010. Another statistics, total England has won 32 Ashes series, even Australia has won 32, so they both are tied at 32 each. And I think it will be Australia who will be winning the Ashes for the 33rd time. This is Manan Patel for Balla Bolta Hai.